Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing some 3x3 walkthrough solves. Now the reason I'm going to do walkthrough solves today is because right now while just practicing I got a very good sub-9 average of 8.92, and I wanted to show you all that how you can learn some easy handy alls and some very efficient tricks are used in the solves. So let's begin with the first scramble. You can follow along. So this is the first scramble, and it's a good scramble because there are three edges already oriented to the white center, and this orange edge is already solved. So to solve and there's this blue which is just which is very easy to insert. So for this I did a D2, put the blue next to the red, again a D2, put this here, again a D, and then I did a U prime because I knew that this would go and pair up with this one, and then I did a R after the cross, and I already got a pair over here. So I went to insert it. Then next I did this green and orange pair in the back like that. Then I got this red and blue pair which I did like this, and then here this is a very easy pair. I pair up like that, and then I did a U, and instead of straight going ahead and inserting it, what I did is I rotated to the right side, and I wanted to orient all the edges on top. So I did a reverse ledge, and then I just simply inserted, and then I got this OLL, and then it was an F form. So that's all right there, gave me an 8.6. Onto the second solve, which is an 8.60. Sorry, the last solve was an 8.94. This was an 8.6, and this is the second scramble. So as you can see that this is the second scramble, and when I first saw the scramble, I first thought that I could make an X cross here because I see there's some potential I could make some blocks, and yes, I went for an X cross by doing this and solving it in that way, and then I put this blue without harming the red and green edge, and then I just did a D prime and R prime. Then I saw this pair which I solved like this. Then I next saw this pair, so I rotated, solved it like that, and then a U2 for an easy pair. And I also wanted to orient the edges on top again, so I did this, made an L shape, and then I just had to sledge it over here, and then it's just a regular OLL and then a Y form. So that was the second solve which gave me an 8.6. Moving on to the next scramble. Now this was a very good solve. It gave me a 7.3. So, and there were a lot of tricks, and it was a very good solve, and it was very fluid. So this is the third scramble. So as you can see that this is the third scramble, and it's very easy as I already tracked my first pair over here without, and by solving the cross that this pair won't be harmed over here. So I do a D prime, put the orange here, and then do an F2. But here then I suddenly see that I have a potential X cross over here, and then I can just simply put this edge without harming this, and then do a D2 and rotate. Then I saw this pair in the back. Then I saw this red and blue, so I went ahead to solve it, and then I see this, and then I got this OLL, and then I just got this G form. Now that was a very ordinary solve, but it was very fluid, and my look ahead was very easy, and the F12 was very simple, and that's one reason that it gave me a full step 7.36. And on to the next scramble. You follow along. This was the second scramble. This was the fourth scramble, and here again I see a potential X cross, but this is a very tricky one to solve because it's a very tricky one. So I didn't go with the X cross. Instead I just solved it regularly. I did this, and I paid attention to this and to these two pieces here, and then I directly went here, and then while solving this I noticed this, so I'm looking at this, and I straight away go into this green and red, then I go into the blue and orange, then I go into the red and blue, and I again wanted to orient the edges on top because otherwise I'll get like a lie, what do you call it, a bar over here, so I didn't want that, so I just did this. Then I got a soon COLL, and then it's just a UCOM. But this solve actually I locked up a lot, and that's one reason this gave me a 11.49. Otherwise it had a potential 8, but I locked up on the F12 and the last layer a lot, so that's why I messed up on this. Now onto the last scramble. So this is also a really good scramble, as I can put this adjacent to the green, and then simply the blue also gets set up, and then I can simply put the red over here. So that's exactly how I did it. And I noticed this got paired up, so I took it out, put it in the back, and then I noticed this and straight away cancelled it to solving this pair. And then I went to the red and blue, then I went to the blue and orange. Again I wanted the edge orientation on top, and then I got the COLL, and then simply this. So yeah guys, that was a pretty decent average. I'm soon going to be uploading, if I get any good averages, I'm soon going to be reconstructing all those averages. This wasn't a PB average though, but a really decent average which I thought that I should make a video on. See you in the next video.